Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm Anuj Patel from AndroidRoots.com. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at this ROM, Imperium ROM for the Galaxy S4 GT-i9505. AT&T possibly. If you're using Safe Strap recovery, it won't work. It'll work with the T-Mobile Galaxy S4 and also Canadian Galaxy S4 variants as well. I'll have a link down below where you can go ahead and pick this ROM up for your very own Galaxy S4 in the video description. But here within AppDrawer, as you can see, we have some nice new applications. Right off the bat, we have two cameras. So one, you have your Google camera right here, which is the new latest version, and also you have the Samsung TouchWiz camera, so you get both best of both worlds. One has more features, the other one is a lot lighter and cleaner. You also have a bunch of new new applications that you usually don't get. So you got power search right there. You also have LMT, so that's Pi control. So you do have Pi control. You just have to enable it to actually make it work. But you can just go ahead and launch this application, mess around with the settings, all that good stuff, all within there to go ahead and make it perfect. You also have Nova Launcher included. You can go ahead and choose to install some of these things. Since this comes with a ROM installer, you can go and pick and choose which applications you want. You also have an option to go ahead and select Google Keyboard or the Samsung keyboard, so you can choose whichever one you want. I personally prefer the Google keyboard. I find the Samsung keyboard much more heavier and slower, and it just doesn't work, especially with their autocorrect. It's just a pain in the butt for me personally. You also have Xposed. We'll look in just a little bit. YouTube downloader, Samsung wallet. So a lot of good stuff here. This is a great ROM, and you also get a lot of Samsung Galaxy S5 features, a lot of applications, S Health, S Finder, I believe even. As you can see, we have that wallpaper from the Galaxy S5, and this is also from the Galaxy S5 launcher. If we go and swipe to the left, as you can see, we have the My Magazine interface. So yes, you have a very nice similar ROM to a Galaxy S5 ROM, like I have my Galaxy S5 right here. So it is very similar. Toggles are very similar. As you can see, they are circular. The color is a little bit off, but it's not a big deal. And you also have this little Android guide right there at the bottom. And yeah, it's pretty good, and you have so many more options once you do dive into a ROM installer. You can go and pick and choose what applications you want, what applications you don't want, all within that, and it works really well. And so we can go ahead and go into more about device, and I can show you we're actually running on a custom kernel too, so AEL kernel as well. You get a couple of kernel options too within a ROM installer. If you're wondering, you have about 4 or 5 options to choose from, so that's nice. So under my device, we can go to Imperium settings right here, and you have quite a bit of options. So we can go ahead and take a look at Xposed menu, and if you go ahead and mess around with the one Xposed, to make sure you do reboot your device to actually see those effects made, or it won't change it unless you do a reboot. And you have tons of options. So you have notification panel. We can go to lock screen, just take a look at it really quickly. Hide carrier label, really a lot of just good stuff. Hide full battery notification. Lock screen or notification panel right here. So you have clock size, all that good stuff. Sound system, phone, messaging, themes. We can go ahead and take a quick look at themes too. So you can change the text color or the battery color too. So you can go and change it around. I don't know if it's going to take effect. And there we go. Since I'm running on a custom battery, which we'll go ahead and take a look in just a little bit. We can go ahead and turn that on and see if we can go and apply it. And as you can see, you got a notification letting you know that you do have to reboot it. So you have a ton of these options all within one Xposed. One Xposed is super nice since you necessarily don't need a custom ROM to use this application. Now, if you have a custom ROM, of course, you get more benefits, but you can just be rooted with one Xposed and have a lot of benefits. So that's really nice. You have OG battery mods. So I believe that is, yes, that is where I went ahead and change the styles of them. So you have a ton of styles for the battery. As you can see, it's just changing in the top right corner right there. So you have a ton of these options just to choose from. And it's a pretty solid ROM. It's just been released pretty recently, but it's a nice TouchWiz ROM with a lot of Galaxy S5 features. And I gotta say, for a TouchWiz ROM, it's pretty speedy. When I first installed this ROM, it didn't lag whatsoever. There's only one widget on there, so it's nice. And you still got My Magazine. If you want to go and turn that off, you just hold on the home screen, go to home screen settings, and disable it right there, and then it's gone. So if you guys don't want it, I personally just disable it since I'm not a fan of it. But yeah, guys, that is it. That is Imperium RAM for the Galaxy S4 GT-i9505, AT&T, possibly T-Mobile and Canadian variants. I'll leave a link down below in the video description where you can go ahead and pick up this RAM zip file for your very own Galaxy S4. And if you guys did enjoy this RAM review and possibly want to see next week's RAM review for the Galaxy S4, be sure to like and subscribe in the bottom left-hand corner right there. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.